Sanksuwan. My nickname is Kwan. I graduated from Chulalongkorn University, Faculty of Architecture. And 10 years later, I graduated from Sasin Business School from Chulalongkorn University in Master Degree of Management. After that, I start my work first as a freelance architect and freelance architectural illustrator. By that time, there is no computer program to do the 3D, so everything must be done by hand. And in those years, around 1989, the real estate business in Thailand was very boom. So I worked with many developers, did the presentation and illustration for them. And that point, I saw what they do about the development, so I started to interested to do this business as well. After that, I joined a small development company. We bought the old house and renovate and decorate and sell it. And I also did like what is called turnkey in the interior and landscape as a contractor and designer altogether. After that, I went to work in Hong Kong for a while. I came back and worked with the developer in Bangkok in the project management team. I had a dream to develop the small project by the sea, and I think to do the project myself, I should know everything, as many as possible. So next, I studied the Master of Management to learn more things. After graduating the master, I joined a public mining company from Canada as a vice president corporate affairs and the executive director. We had the office in Bangkok, and from that company, I learned many things about the international business, like how to raise funds from the stock market, and we did the roadshow in America and Europe. And from that company, there are many things that I haven't learned before in the architectural area, such as politics, local issue, and I feel like it's not like my style because it's so much different from architecture, too much politics and too much competition in that business, and I decided to quit and come to Phuket and do business that I love and live by the sea like this and spend my life more relaxed. I moved to Phuket in 2006. I had one small land by the sea already, about half a rai in Nayang from the year 2000. In fact, I want to develop the small villa project, but there are many problems about the road, about the national park, so I decided to solve that one in 2007, and the value increased so much, so I had a great return to have a great start in this business. After that, I bought 2 pieces of land later. The first one is in the Bangtao beach, close to the beach, and I did the condominium project named Miramare Condominium. In that project, I finished all the design and website and brochure. I got the building permit ready to build, and I think very positive that if I can sell off the plan about 40% up, I can get the payments from the buyer to build the condo without getting the bank loan, which is very positive. But in year, I don't remember, 2008 or 2009, that the American has a big crisis. There is no more buyer for me, and I sold only 15% of the 100%, which is not enough. So I decided to quit, not really quit by that time. I decided to stop and don't build anything and try to sell the project. And finally I sold the project to one investor who liked my design, and he will follow that design. until now it's nearly finished, so that's great. And if I see it finished, I will feel very proud. From that project, I learned one fact that the dream and reality is not the same. Dreams always nice and easy, but in real everything is so stressed, and I was very stressed from many work because I did everything by myself. You can imagine, design and invest and try to sell it, to deal with all the legal issues and accounting. So I think it's like I wore too many hats in the same time. It's quite tough. Yeah, that's it. Now I changed my mind because I do a smaller project just to see villa in Bangtao, and I invest low profile. I can say I spend the money that I have without getting the loan, so it is not pressure, not much stress. And this house that you are now is nearly finished. And I did 2 houses. The other one I plan to finish next year if I can sell it. But if I cannot sell it, it's fine. Just keep it for me. For this house, I design everything by the materials and supervise the work by myself. It's very tired, but I am happy to see them grow. They are like my children, and I take care of all the details and all the things like it is my own home. So I wish the customer will feel a good energy and love it the way I do. And for me, I don't think that I can call myself a developer. You know, I'm just an architect who do the work that I love and do everything with my heart. So even it's not so perfect or no award, no fame, I'm still happy with that. I will feel good, of course, but not that much, I can say, because people has a good value in many ways. And if I can choose, I prefer that if people say that I have a good heart. And for the people who is success and talented, this doesn't mean that you are the valuable person. I believe that health and mind are related because I had a stroke 4 years ago, and it affected my mouth. I could not speak well and smooth and continue. Until now, it's still not back 100%. And by that time, the doctor did the check-up and they couldn't find anything wrong from my check-up, so they thought it was from the stress. And I believe that because I was stressed from many things, many years, and then my mind was tired and weak. And I think when your mind is weak, your body is not so good. And so from that time, I try to find a way to reduce stress and reduce the suffering in life. And Buddhism philosophy and meditation has helped a lot. I don't know about other people, but for me it works. And I also do the exercise like everyone does. But I do the simple thing like a simple yoga to stretch up the bone, to get the blood circulate well. And I drink a lot of water the first thing in the morning to detox, something like that, and eat lots of vegetables, something. I like to go to the sea. I take the dog to the beach. I go sailing sometimes, watching the sunset in the ocean. I like to enjoy the peaceful of nature. And I also read a lot of the philosophy. And I meditate a lot as much as I can because it brings back my energy and I will have like inner peace. And you know, actually the meditation you can do as much as you can, like, all the time in all activities that you are doing. In the first 3 years in Phuket, I didn't go out much because I worked too hard on the project. I just went out into the social 5 years ago, and I went to every party. Actually, that is not far from my house. It's a condition, and I feel great and enjoy. I met many friends and know many new people. And Phuket is like a small town, so everyone knows each other. When you go out anywhere, you will meet the people you know. You won't be alone. It's like a big family. Yeah, it's very cute. But in the last 2 years, I haven't been out much. My friend keep asking me why I disappear because I concentrate my work more, I think, and I meditate more also. So I start to be happy to stay quiet, and I enjoy going for brunch or dinner with friends, and sometimes we meet at home and we have a good talk and relax more than going out to party with hundreds of people and the loud music like that. And okay, I'm still going out to party, like a special one once in a while, not just stop. And about the fashion, I admit that I like to dress very much. I don't look like an architect so much because I like to dress and wear a nice thing. And because I like to dress, I have to try to find not expensive items to buy. Otherwise, I get like spend too much. So from when I was a teenager, I always go to Pratu Nam in Bangkok, and until now you will know that area like a Platinum Mall, and that place they sell quite a cheap clothes and bags and shoes, and it looks good. So if you choose a good looking one that match you, it will be great, and you don't have to spend much money. And okay, for some items that I use a lot and I need it to last longer, I spend more. But I don't use brand name. I don't know about other people because everyone has their own taste. But for me, I like brand name because it's a good design, of course, but it's too expensive for me. And yeah, that's it. I think I enjoy to be myself like this. From when I was a teenager, I didn't have much money, so until now I'm still the same. Even I earn more, I'm not gonna spend more for the clothes. I have some concept to be happy. First, I realized that nothing is permanent. Everything comes and goes. Happiness, sadness, love, hate, money, fame, honor. So don't hold on to all of those things. It doesn't matter. For me, even I live in a big house or a small room, I eat in a hotel or on the street, I have a partner or being alone, I feel happy the same. And I can say that if I lose everything I have right now, I'm still fine. It's like you are back to basic. Second thing is to be a good heart person, kind and honest to people. Everyone is different, nobody is the same, so you have to accept them as they are. If you try to think why you do this, why they do that, and it's like waste your time. For me, you just forgive them and just think, never mind, keep cool, little by little, something like this, and then you will feel good. And the last concept in my life is to enjoy the present moment. The past is already past, so you just have to let it go and learn from it and move on. Don't expect or worry much about the future as well, because it hasn't come yet. When the future comes, if there are problems, just solve them, because the problem is to be solved, not to be suffered from it. For me, I cannot do 100% of what I speak, but I know that if you can do everything, you will have a real happiness. I try to do, and I'm quite happy here right now at the prison.